when did you first meet Aaron Donald? When did you first get to cross paths with him?
So I actually got to talk to him back in at Albany. My coach Greg Gattuso was
no kidding.
Yeah, he was his coach at Pitt. So we got during COVID, we got on a what's it called, Zoom? We got a Zoom call with him, and got to ask him, pick his brain about a couple of things here and there. But then I actually met him, got to meet him in person at Nobu after I got drafted. My
in Malibu?
Yeah, my financial advisor took me to Nobu, and Aaron Donald happened to be there. And my financial advisor sit down with him. He's like, "Hey, I'm letting you know, Aaron Donald's here." And I'm like, that's Aaron Donald. That's the greatest defensive player of all time. I'm starting to geek like a little girl and stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna be cool. Like, I'm not gonna approach him while he's eating. He ends up getting what's it called? Going to the he's standing up talking and stuff like that. And he sees me. He's like, "Hey, come here." I'm like, "Oh, bet I'll come in." So I walk around. There's a big pole in the way, so he can't see. He can't see me. I had to take a deep breath. I'm like, don't say no dumb shit.
Okay.
So around the corner, got to talk to him, got to pick his brain, got to really get into it with him and figure out everything. He's giving me advice. He's like, "Man, just enjoy the path and everything like that." But that was my first time actually meeting him. And now every time I talk to him, he's talking shit.
Well, I got to be honest with you, Jared, that the way you play and the way that you ball out, the way that your teammates are balling out on that line right now, you have a path in front of you here, and the way that you've started out, I understand the way that he wound up, but you got a path here in Los Angeles to say, all right, there's a new guard here, and I'm it. And I know that, that's not the way they talk for the Los Angeles Rams franchise. I'm just talking to you about it. I'm wondering if that's the way that you kind of think about things here.
I've never thought about things like I'm filling a role or anything like that, or I'm doing this or I'm doing that. My goal is always just be the best me. Because if I'm the best me, everything else is going to come with it. If I'm the best me, we're going to win Super Bowls. If I'm the best me, I'm going to win this award. And if I'm the best me, I'm going to win that award. I'm going to get this accolade, that accolade, all that. But it just starts off with being the best me. You can't focus on anything else till you're just the best version of yourself.
Jared Verse here on the Rich Eisen Show. What's your expectation level for you this coming season after what we just saw from you?
So I actually I got asked this question while I was at Albany. They asked me how do you feel right now? What do you expect from yourself this next season? All this stuff.
Right.
And I can't say anything. I can't say I expect to get this, that, the third. I can say I expect more sacks. I had low sacks last year. I can say that, but I can't say too much else. But besides, I feel good. I feel healthy. I feel dangerous. I feel more prepared and more dangerous than I've ever been. I feel I'm ready.
How so?
I've learned a lot more moves. I've learned a lot more techniques. I've learned a lot more, this, that, the third. But, having that first season under my belt, learning, this is how tackles attack me. Now they realize, I'm a power guy, so now I got to be able to work off that. Or I could just hit them with more speed because at the end of the day, I'm faster and you're not going to really get too much kick step that's going to be able to stop me. So I've learned a lot more technique, a lot more figure out this, or I could tell what he's about to do just by the angle of his foot. Or, he's about to jump set me because his stance is a little bit wider than what it was before.
Right. So you're wiser as a football player, and you think being wiser will make you quicker?
That 10 out of 10 times. Once you know what the person in front of you is going to do, you can react to it however you want.
How much do you think of that Eagles game?
Every day. Every day. Every day. It crosses my mind probably about 3 times a day.
What are you thinking about? I mean, you had a big score in that game, obviously, number one personally. But what do you think about that day?
I think about how hey, if I did this, if I did that, we could have, Saquon's big run to the opposite side of the field. If I didn't hesitate and ran off the bat, I could have caught him. Or if, his run to my field, if I didn't overlap one gap more, if I just stayed in my, instead of trying to overlap, if I just stayed in my gap, he wouldn't have had that second run. Or if, Jalen Hurts' big run, if I, this, that, the third, I couldn't, that's my job. I did my job, but if I could have been better and I could have stopped that. And if I, it just be upsetting me every day because I'm like, we could have won that game.
Because you know what you did, you're saying.
Yeah. Because I know, we could have won that game because my big thing is, if you're a great player, you're able to make an impact beyond just your position. Being a good player, you just do your job. Being a great player, you can handle everything.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.